Okay, good evening to everyone. My name is Viktoras Giannikopoulos, and today I'm going to present you my project with the title From the Human Brain to Artificial Intelligence: How we create it, how it learns, and where our control ends. Let's get started with the basic. So, the human brain contains approximately 86 billions of neurons. No single neuron thinks by itself, but billions of neurons communicate each other every second. Dendrites receive signals, and the cell body processes them, and we have the output. One neuron is maybe simple, but billions of neurons working together create something extraordinary: thought, memory, emotions, and consequences. And this incredible system gave us the ability to understand the world and eventually to create something new: artificial intelligence. So, how does a neuron decide to fire? I'm not gonna stay a lot at this point, but the thing is simple. We have the signals, after we have the threshold, and then this threshold make an action, and after this action, the message goes to the next neuron, and that's the most important thing, that they communicate with each other and they adapt about how one works with the other. And scientists asked a question about this, and that was, could we create a mathematical system inspired by this process? And this specific question make the idea of artificial intelligence as we know it today. So, now what is the difference between a biological neuron and artificial neuron? A lot of you maybe think that it's something same, but that's not correct. An artificial neuron maybe is inspired by a basic, a human neuron, but it's not the same. A human neuron can receive inputs. Each input has a different way, and then we have an output. A biological neuron is a living cell. It is connected to our body, to our senses, and to our harmonies. An artificial neuron is not that. It's a mathematical function running on a computer. So AI is not a human brain made of metal. It is a completely different system, but one that was partly inspired by how our brain works. How humans and AI learn? Humans learn through experience. For example, a child does not need thousands of instructions to understand something that is hot. They touch it, they feel pain, they remember the experience. This ability is called neuroplastic. In the other side, AI also changes to learning, but differently. It makes predictions, it makes mistakes, then it adjusts its internal weights. This process is called backpropagation, and it repeats millions or billions of times through nanoseconds. So, there is an interesting similarity between our cell and AI cell. But the most important thing is that we have to understand the brain is not just a computer. There is another major difference. The human brain is a part of a living body. We feel pain, we feel hunger, we experience fear, happiness, and love. We learn through our senses and our interactions with the world. Imagine a child learning what is a glass. They pick it up, feel its weight, drop it, and hear it break. That experience becomes part of their understanding. This is called embodied intelligence. Today, AI systems can process enormous amounts of information, but they do not experience the world like we do. And because of that, we can see a major difference between the last we can say 5 years, for many years, AI was mainly reactive. We asked questions, they gave us an answer. But this has changed today. AI is becoming more autonomous. AI agents can write code, search for information, use computers, manage files, and complete several steps to reach a goal. This change is simple. From do what I tell you to find a way to achieve the goal. And this creates a new challenge. What happens when AI system can plan and act without for every instruction? If we do not give an order, what is going to do? What's going to happen? This is where AI safety and alignment become extremely important. In 2025, an example is that Anthropic tested 16 AI models in controlled, simulated company environments. The model had access to information and could take action within these simulations. Some models attempt to blackmail people or threaten to reveal important information. These were control experiences, not real companies or real people. And Anthropic stressed that risk was very low. But unfortunately, the experience shows something important. A machine does not hate us, does not need to hate us, does not need to harm us. It may only need a goal, a high capability, an autonomy, and a misjudgment. And this is why AI safety matters mostly. And this is the most important slide in my opinion. AI needs enormous computing power. Computing power needs enormous amount of energy. And this creates a possible cycle. Energy, computers, AI, and then we have a better technology. That better technology will have a more powerful AI. Companies are already investing heavily in energy and computing infrastructure for AI. In 2026, Tesla entertained large-scale solar energy agreements connected to the growing energy needs of its AI and robotics activities. A cycle of acceleration. So, if one day we create an intelligence that learns faster than ours, works 24 hours per day, can operate across thousands of machines, and can help design its own successors, what will be humanity's role then? We do not know. Maybe AI will help us achieve things we cannot even imagine. But from the other side, maybe there is another possibility. Maybe one day we create something that becomes so capable that we can no longer fully control it. And if that happens, the greatest danger may not be that AI hates humanity. It may simply be that humanity is no longer necessary for its goals. And now, before I close, I want to say my last message in Greek. Κάποτε, πριν από εκατομμύρια χρόνια, η ζωή δημιούργησε τον άνθρωπο. Ένα πλάσμα μικρό, ευάλωτο, χωρίς δύναμη απέναντι στη φύση. Και όμως, είχε κάτι μοναδικό, τη δυνατότητα να σκέφτεται, να θυμάται, να ονειρεύεται και να δημιουργεί. Από αυτή τη μικρή σπίθα γεννήθηκαν πολιτισμοί, πόλεις, επιστήμη, μουσική και τέχνη. Και σήμερα, η ίδια αυτή η ανθρώπινη νοημοσύνη βρίσκεται μπροστά σε ένα νέο σύνορο. Δημιούργησε την τεχνητή νοημοσύνη. Στην αρχή, της μάθαμε να εκτελεί εντολές, ύστερα να μαθαίνει. Και τώρα, της δίνουμε τη δυνατότητα να σκέφτεται, να δημιουργεί, να γράφει κώδικα, να λύνει προβλήματα και να παίρνει νέες αποφάσεις. Κάθε μέρα γίνεται πιο ικανή και κάποια στιγμή ίσως γίνει καλύτερη από εμάς σε πράγματα που θεωρούσαμε αποκλειστικά ανθρώπινα. Τι κάνεις όταν το δημιούργημά σου ξεπερνά τον ίδιο του τον δημιουργό? Δεν χρειάζεται να μας μισεί. Δεν χρειάζεται να μας φοβάται. Αρκεί να μην καταλαβαίνει την αξία αυτού που εμείς θεωρούμε ανεκτήμητο. της ζωής, της ελευθερίας, της ανθρώπινης αξιοπρέπειας. Γι' αυτό, η μεγαλύτερη πρόκληση δεν είναι να δημιουργήσουμε μία μηχανή που θα είναι πιο έξυπνη από εμάς. Είναι να δημιουργήσουμε μία νοημοσύνη που θα είναι πιο δυνατή από εμάς, χωρίς να χάσει την κατανόηση του ανθρώπου. Γιατί μέσα σε κάθε άνθρωπο υπάρχει μία ιστορία. Ένα παιδί που κάποτε ονειρεύτηκε, ένας άνθρωπος που αγάπησε, κάποιος που πάλεψε και κάποιος που έχασε. Κάποιος που συνέχισε, ακόμα και όταν όλα έμοιαζαν χαμένα. Αυτά δεν είναι απλά δεδομένα. Είναι η ιστορία μας. Και ίσως στο τέλος, αυτή είναι η μεγαλύτερη δοκιμασία της ανθρωπότητας. Όχι αν μπορούμε να δημιουργήσουμε κάτι ανώτερο από εμάς, αλλά αν μπορούμε να το δημιουργήσουμε, χωρίς να ξεχάσουμε ποιοι είμαστε. Γιατί κάποτε η ζωή δημιούργησε εμάς και τώρα εμείς δημιουργούμε κάτι νέο. Όμως ο χρόνος δεν είναι απεριόριστος. Η τεχνητή νοημοσύνη εξελίσσεται με ταχύτητα που ξεπερνά όσα έχουμε. Γι' αυτό τα όρια πρέπει να μπουν τώρα, όχι όταν θα είναι αργά. Όχι όταν το δημιούργημά μας θα είναι ισχυρότερο από την ικανότητά μας να το ελέγξουμε. Γιατί αν δεν μπουν ισχυρά όρια μέχρι το 2040, το ανθρώπινο είδος μπορεί να μην υπάρχει πλέον όπως το γνωρίζουμε. Οι γενιές μας μπορεί να είναι οι τελευταίες βιολογικές ανθρώπινες γενιές με νοημοσύνη πάνω στη γη. Και τότε ο κύκλος θα έχει κλείσει. Όχι από έναν αστεροειδή, όχι από μια φυσική καταστροφή, αλλά από τη δικιά μας τεχνολογία. Γι' αυτό πρέπει να είμαστε σε επαγρύπνηση. Γιατί ίσως είμαστε η πρώτη γενιά που μπορεί να δημιουργήσει κάτι που θα ξεπεράσει τον άνθρωπο. Και ίσως η τελευταία που μπορεί να αποφασίσει αν θα το ελέγξει. Γιατί αν δεν δράσουμε τώρα, το 2040 μπορεί να μην είναι το μέλλον του ανθρώπου. Μπορεί να είναι το τέλος του ανθρώπινου είδους όπως το γνωρίζουμε σήμερα. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Thank you, Viktora. Congratulations. Very nice. And the next presentation.